We first told you in December that Montana's U.S. Senator Jon Tester says nearly $1 billion is allocated in the current federal budget for infrastructure repairs at Yellowstone National Park. Now, MTN's John Shear is live in Mammoth this morning following up on that story. He reports that the big issue now is how to set the priorities. John?
Well, good morning from Mammoth, Chet. About 10 degrees here this morning. You know, a lot of the decisions, or at least some of the big parts of the decisions about the infrastructure needing repaired were made by Mother Nature. Last June, flooding wiped out the road through the canyon that connects Mammoth here with Gardner down below. Now, a new emergency road was put in. You can see the start of that road right back here. There goes a car heading down toward Mammoth, and another one coming up here toward, heading down toward Gardner, and another one coming up here toward Mammoth. You can see over my other shoulder just some of the few lights up here. Now, there are the other infrastructure needs and all, and a big discussion about what the priority list should look like.
This was a wake-up call in relationship to some of the critical infrastructure and deferred maintenance issues we have in this park.
Yellowstone Superintendent Cam Shawley is passionate about improving the park both for visitors and employees.
Protecting this park is our top priority. You can't host visitation without proper infrastructure in the park.
U.S. Senator Jon Tester, who sits on the powerful Senate Appropriations Committee, says he fought for the infrastructure funding, telling us Yellowstone National Park is one of Montana's national treasures and one that small businesses and families in our gateway communities depend on. Tester says the top priority is replacing the washed-out roads. After that, park employee housing and repair of damage to campgrounds and cabins damaged by flood waters. Many business people I spoke with in Gardner say number one is repairing wastewater facilities so the Mammoth Hotel may reopen.
Top priority after that would be having the permanent road into the park rebuilt.
A pullout where we can get off of the road safely, we can all get out of the vehicle and experience the park when we're not in danger of a vehicle collision.
Some of your basic needs, I think, is what we can invest in to make travel a little bit easier and more convenient for all the visitors to the park.
We want to support whatever the Park Service feels is best for transportation into and out of the park, infrastructure needs. You know, as this park is getting to evolve and grow and visitation has grown, we need to make sure we're supporting them in what we need to provide that experience for the visitor to have a good time when they're here.
While emergency construction last summer built a new road connecting Mammoth and Gardner, this road is a temporary solution. Building a new, permanent road is at the top of a lot of lists, but that will take time, perhaps years to plan and complete.
There's no really good option. I mean, there's no option that's like, hey, this is perfect. So there's going to be some trade-offs, and I feel confident that this process we're going to go through, we're going to expedite it as quickly as we can, will give us the best available alternative.
Now, Shawley told me that something that is not quite as widely known is that the wastewater treatment systems at Canyon and at Old Faithful were also damaged by flooding and very nearly were lost. He says those systems are back online, but that they will probably need upgrading and repair as part of the ongoing infrastructure needs in the park.